Hi, welcome to PassionWater Tarot. My name is Lois. I'm an intuitive reader, and we're going to dance into the passion waters of the lives of Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and ask Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors to come into this reading with love and light, to provide the highest level of clarity to those receiving messages, and ask that chakras be open to allow those messages to be received with ease. Alright, Sag. This is going to be a generalized reading, but it's based on compatibility. It's a very unusual generalized reading. It's going to have 3 separate compartments and then a theme. Alright? It's going to address a lot of issues. But the crowd that it is addressing, you could be in a couple relationship right now. You could have just broken up for one, about to enter one. And this could be not about love, but about another type of soulmate situation. Spirit is bringing you here for a reason. So if you've been brought here, there is a message for you, okay? So the first section is on communication. How you communicate, your person communicates, and how the outside environment views how you communicate together. Alright? So, your communication, Sagittarius, is the Queen of Pentacles. So, you're a little laid back with your communication, but it's very grounded. You say what you say and you move on. Yeah. You're really stable with it. You don't do a whole lot of fluctuating. Your opinions are just that. They're your opinions. You're aware of that. You try to respect others' opinions, yet that is a place that you have difficulty with. Because you just really cannot see why people don't see things your way. Why won't they listen to the voice of reason? Well, because they haven't experienced the same things you have, Sag. So they listen to their own voice of reason. Now, your person of interest, how do they communicate? How do they get their point across? How do they express themselves? The Ten of Swords. Very passionately. Very over the top. Very dynamic. That's the word I want. They're dramatic and dynamic. And they don't hold back. They keep you on edge. Because you don't know when you're going to have to call them down. You don't know when they're going to lose their cool and not be able to handle themselves in a public situation. Now, how do the other people, public, friends, family, acquaintances, your children, your parents, your co-workers, how do they view you and your person of interest as communicators and how you communicate together? The Ten of Cups in reverse. So they do not see the two of you with kid gloves on. They see that you will put this person in their place and stop them in their tracks. They also see that this person, when they start to go overboard, you don't have a lot of space to maneuver to bring them back down to a level of vibration that allows them to have calm and peace. They see that the communication is a big issue. It upsets your happy home. It upsets the tranquility and literally is causing waves. Okay? Now the next stack is all about actions. How do you handle things? How do you get through the day-to-day grind? What about if something changes? There's a delay, or you need to add more things on. What if suddenly your person comes up and says, Mom's coming tomorrow for 10 days. You're not Mom's biggest fan, and you had plans. Now that's going to be changed to accommodate Mom. Me, myself, and I, may my mother-in-law's soul rest in peace. I'd be jumping for joy. Actually, I'd have knew before her son did. But, you know, I'd have had to go to him and tell him my best friend's coming. You know, he could sleep on the couch. She's sleeping in here with me. We're going to hang out, do girls' night, paint our nails, girl stuff. You know, it's girl time. But she was my best friend. So, most daughter-in-laws don't have that amazing relationship with their mother-in-law. I just happen to have been, I call it extremely blessed. She was the shit, okay? Just to be honest. So, how do you handle those things? How do you handle it that the dog is suddenly sick? You're down to your last dime, but you need to take the dog to the vet. How do you handle it when somebody bumps into your car? How do you get through your day-to-day? You're at the coffee shop, you order your coffee, and suddenly realize you don't have your ATM card. How do you handle it? Well, Sagittarius, the 7 of Wands. I like that for you. Yeah, I'm liking that a lot for you. Bravo, bravo. I like it a lot. Well, hello, Belle. Come on, you want up here? Hold on. Let's see if we can get Belle up here right now. Come on, baby. You want? I thought you wanted to come up here. You just want me to pet? No. I'm going to continue with my reading. So, with that 7 of Wands, that's you standing up and going, bruh. I'm Tarzan. I got this. Whatever happens, it happens. I'm going to handle what I can handle, and what I can't handle, we'll see what happens. At the end of the day, as long as nobody ends up in jail and nobody ends up dead, hey, we're going to call this one a win. And that's how you're doing it. And that is not a bad way of doing it. You know, you're not letting it wear you down and beat you down. You're not letting it overwhelm you. You're not letting it stress you out to the point that you're taking it out on your love or on anybody else in your life. another soul tribe member. No, you're standing up and saying, I'm going to get me a bite and we'll see what we do about the rest of it. That's a good way to do it, Sag. I'm actually very impressed. So how's your person handling strife? How's your person dealing with a flat tire? The Four of Swords. Another bravo moment. I like that. I'm loving that. Now grind you. Oh, mind you, the Four of Swords is a air card. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You may be dealing with one of those and that may not be significant at all. But the one thing it is significant about is that it's all about ideals, emotions, and thinking about them. Taking a moment to rest and go, okay, this has happened. Do I need to shift my priorities? Do I need to do this first? What should I make my priority at this point so that I can make the best out of this situation? What a wonderful way of looking at things. That is great. Congratulations for picking somebody to be your other half that has that amazing quality. Unfortunately, those who rush in like the Kool-Aid man don't always make such good sound judgments, and they tend to have to sit back and apologize. Now, how do people see you together, making decisions, making plans, following through on plans, getting things done, putting ideals in motion? The Nine of Swords in reverse. Well, hella beautiful. Loving that for you. Yeah, you're not being victims. You're nobody's victim. No. You got this. You're not down here thinking on the lower level of the ego. You're up here on the higher level. What's in your highest good? What do you need to do to maintain an equal and solid, grounded, stable, loving, compassionate vibration? Communication is a problem, but the actions is making up for it. I have a feeling with the communications, and right now, we'll see if Spirit wants me to in just a little bit, but I believe we're talking about love languages over here. I think that's where your problem is. There's 5 love languages, and if Spirit doesn't want me to clarify, because for each of you it can be very different, please Google love languages and study them, because everybody has a different love language. If you come to my house and you turn down what I'm cooking to eat, you might as well just go ahead and slap me in the face, because that's what you just did. Because that's one of my love languages, is to provide. And I provide for all those under my roof. I provide food and nourishment, for drinks, for protection, and I provide love. And if there's one of those things I can't provide for you, we'll find another roof for you. Because it'll ruffle my feathers of my energy, just to be honest. So, let's talk about this love chakra that I'm no good at making that love symbol for. Is that it? How do you love? What tickles the ivories for you? Sagittarius. The Knight of Cups in reverse. The Chase does it, huh? You like to be pursued. Some of you like to pursue. But it's that chase. You don't freely offer your love. You take your time to get to know that person, to get to know their energy, to know that they're not wearing a false mask, that they're not presenting deception and sugarcoating it. And what tickles the ivories for your person of interest? What makes their day sparkle? The Two of Cups in reverse. So the Two of Cups is all about soulmates, and this is in the reverse. They don't believe that you only have one soulmate. I'm on board. I don't believe we only have one soulmate either. Matter of fact, I know we don't. We have a multitude of soulmates, and they're all here for different reasons. Some are here for short term, some are here for long term, some are here just for lessons, others are here for lessons that turn into blessings. Some are here strictly for blessings. Some are here for all time. Some we've done many lifetimes before, and when we come back together, it's for a reason. We have promised to guide each other through this hideous experience of being an energy experienced in human form. Many times it is hideous. It's distressing, just to put it mildly. But your person, what tickles their fancy is knowing they have many soulmates. And that some of these soulmates are here to wave at them as they drive down the road. And some of these soulmates are there to talk to them on social media. Some of them are just to be there to talk to them when they're at work. But that doesn't change the fact that that's their soulmate. They thrive on having the soulmate connections. And yes, you are one of their soulmates, Sagittarius. So, how do people see you together in love? When they look at the two of you, are you a couple goal for people? Are you a warning sign? Blink, blink, blink. Are you running hot or are you running cold? What do they see together when these two hearts connect? They see the Six of Wands. Now, that is hella beautiful. They see victory. Yeah, they know there's some communication issues, but you two do communicate. There is issues. Every couple has issues. But when it comes to ideals and notions, you are rocking it out of the ballpark. And when it comes to the heart chakra, you got it going on. You're surrounded by victory and love. You're absolutely going to cross that finish line together. It's a hella beautiful story. One last card. The theme for your union. For those of you who are in a new coupling, it's what you're facing right now. For those of you who have been in a couple situation for a while, it's at what stage you're in now. For those of you going into what you're going to be first accomplishing. All right? And your theme is the Nine of Wands in reverse. I like the Nine of Wands. Why do I like the Nine of Wands? Because it's almost a 10. So this challenge, you're almost at a completion for. All right? So with the Nine of Wands, you have, and it's in the reverse. This is all about the ego. Letting go of the ego to allow the higher self to take over. Not feeling as though the ego has to have its way. Knowing that the other person has a right to their opinion. They have a right to fairness. They have a right to love and kindness. Hello, Buttercup. How are you? Yes, it's good to see you. Yes, yes, I know. I'm telling them that their person and them too all have rights. Right to be treated correctly. Right to be loved correctly. A right to be understood. Once again, being understood. I want to go back to communication, and I want to talk about love languages. The love languages are very important. I am, as I said, a provider. I show my love by providing. And some people want to be shown love by others doing things for them. But what kind of things do they want? Sometimes it's gifts, sometimes it's money, sometimes it has nothing to do with that, but it's time. And I don't care what you buy them, you can't replace one single minute. And time is one of the most precious things you can give to somebody. Your undevoted time and energy. Where you put down the phone and you focus on them and what they have to say, even if it's only talking about the sunset. And on that note, Sagittarius, I'm going to say, hit that thumbs up, share, leave a comment. Let me know if it resonates. Hey, if it don't, that's cool. It just wasn't your reading today. So stop in and say hi and let me know how you're doing. I dropped a card. Let me know how you're doing. You know, I love to get emails and I love to get messages from all of you. So please communicate with me. Soul Tribes do that. Alright? Also, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. So, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors, please provide an Alice the Wonderland Oracle card for Sagittarius, for advice, for this compatibility reading. Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? Number 27. Painting the roses red, covering up errors. I'm not the biggest fan of this card. If somebody is being forced to act in a way other than who they truly are, please reach out for help. Okay? Working for or being in a relationship with someone who is harsh on those who make mistakes. Feeling forced to cover up errors to avoid punishment. If you're feeling like if you make a mistake, you're going to be punished, you're in the wrong place. I'm telling you straight up. If you feel as though if you make a mistake, you accidentally spill a drop of water and you're going to be punished, you're in the wrong place. You need me as your friend, because it won't help him but one time. Fear of mistakes being discovered. Hiding the evidence as the consequences are much harsher than the mistake. Feeling that what you need to do to stay safe is no longer reasonable. If what you need to do to stay safe is not reasonable, please reach out for help. I do feel like that's only for one person, but it's very important that we protect you. Please reach out to me. I will help you. Thank you for allowing me to do your reading today. And I'll see you soon with your next reading. Namaste.